Most people stick to the same handful of exercises every time they work out. The problem is when you only repeat the basics, your body stops adapting. Today, I'm going to show 4 insanely effective exercises that almost nobody does. They're the kind of movements that make you wonder why you didn't start them years ago. Let's hop into the first underlooked exercise. The biggest lie in fitness is the symmetry we all assume we have. The reality is, you've got a dominant side, a big, strong bully of a leg that does all the work, wrecking your posture and causing nagging lower back pain. The single leg RDL is an essential unilateral movement because it forces that weaker side, your glutes, hamstrings, and lower back, to bear the full load, correcting those imbalances. Researchers have found that the single leg RDL generates very high muscle activity in the gluteus maximus, otherwise known as your butt muscles. It's a full body functional movement that demands total stability. To master the form, hold a weight in the hand opposite of your standing leg. This is more of a hip hinge than it is a squat. Imagine pushing a car door shut with your backside. Keeping a straight line from your head to your heel of your free leg, slowly lower the weight. Keep your core engaged and your back flat, not letting your back turn into a banana. Hinge back to the start by squeezing your standing glute. The single leg RDL fixes the lower half of your problem. The rest is all about mobility. You might be doing all the right strength work, but if you gloss over one simple 2-minute secret I'm going to show you later, you're missing out on a massive strength and longevity hack. Before we get into the second exercise, I want you to understand something. The guys who stay strong and injury-free for decades have built bodies that are resilient, not just strong. That's the piece most people miss, and it's the entire focus of my ebook I created. It's loaded with the overlooked exercises that build stability and mobility so you can keep getting stronger without those nagging aches. It's the complete blueprint to getting your body moving and feeling the way you want it to. Scan the QR code on screen with your phone, or you can just check it out using the link in the description below after the video. But anyways, if you walk into a gym, you'll most likely see a bunch of dudes bench pressing. There's a massive hole in your upper body strength from just pressing horizontally. Overhead strength is non-negotiable, but heavy dumbbell or barbell presses can be brutal on the shoulder joints. The pike push-up bridges the gap. By starting in an inverted V shape, you shift the load to your shoulders, triceps, and the upper chest. It's like a push-up wearing a hat and a fake mustache. Research has shown that the pike push-up is excellent for placing greater emphasis on the front of your shoulder compared to a standard push-up. To master the form, walk your feet toward your hands, lifting your hips high into an inverted V. Lower your head toward the floor by bending your elbows. The goal is to bring your head right between your hands or slowly in front of them, not behind them like a startled ostrich. Lower under control and press back up, locking out the triceps to finish the rep, keeping your core tight. The pike push-up is fantastic for building that initial overhead strength. And now that we've addressed imbalance and pressing power, we need to tackle the issue of stiff, locked-up joints. We need to unlock the mobility you lost over 2 decades of sitting down. Our lives have conditioned us to believe that sitting in a chair is the only way to rest. As a result, our ankles, knees, and hips, the whole foundation of our body, become incredibly stiff. We've lost the ability to move through our joints' full range of motion. The resting squat is a positional hold that is a masterclass in joint and muscle mobility. For much of human history, this research actually suggests that deep squats are safe for osteoarticular health and can even mitigate the risk of knee injury. To master the form, start with your feet a little wider than hip width, toes turned out slightly. Squat down as low as you can. Your torso should stay relatively upright. If you can't get down, use a pole or a sturdy object for support. If you can get down, simply rest. Stay there for 30 to 60 seconds. If your heels are lifting up, it's usually an ankle mobility issue. Use your elbows to actively push your knees out over your feet, gently prying open those hips and ankles. I suggest only going down a little past halfway at first until your joints get acclimated to that position. Also, I forgot to tell you, if you want practical fitness tips and strategies sent directly to you for free every week, you can join my newsletter using the link in the description below. Now, I'm going to show you a core move that is so effective, it's credited to the most famous martial artist of all time, and it builds strength faster than any isolated ab work. The core isn't just your six-pack muscles. It's a 360-degree powerhouse designed to resist movement. Most ab exercises are hip flexion dominated. You're building a beach body with a plywood foundation. The dragon flag, popularized by martial arts legend Bruce Lee, is an advanced total core bodyweight exercise. It forces an isometric contraction across the entire torso, activating deep core muscles to a level a crunch can't touch. The goal is to keep your body rigid from shoulders to toes, a single unbending plank. This is an advanced movement, so if you've been relying on crunches, you're not ready. The starter hack is to start with lying leg raises on the floor. Grip a stable object behind you and keep your lower back pressed to the floor. Lift your legs until they're vertical, then slowly lower them without letting your lower back arch. Once you can do 15 or so of those, you're ready. For the dragon flag itself, lie on a bench or the ground, gripping a stable object behind your head. Contract your core and lift your entire body. Only your upper back and shoulders should be touching the bench. This is the most crucial part. Slowly lower your entire body down as one single unit. The moment your hips sag or your lower back arches, the set is over. Try to keep your core as stable as possible. Your body hasn't betrayed you. It's just been waiting for the right instructions. Stop letting those crucial muscles collect dust, and don't forget to check out my ebook in the description below, because these exercises are only one piece of the puzzle, but that guide is the whole blueprint.